Well, here we go then, boys and girls. It is new save o'clock, and we are doing an unemployed start journeyman. We've loaded up loads of leagues. I've created a really quite awful manager, and now we're going to see if we can find a job. The Peterborough job's available. I'd quite like that one. I suspect I'm not going to get any interviews anywhere for a little while. Let's just hope we don't end up in the MLS, eh? Hennebont returns. We haven't got Wales loaded. So if you didn't see the YouTube video, these are the leagues we've got loaded. Are any of these leagues low enough for that manager to get a job in them? Or have I made a mistake? Because obviously we are at the point where I could just retire that manager and make a slightly better one now before we get into job hunting. If I add a new manager, we're just going to add a random manager and pick a League 2 team. So I think that's probably the lowest playable league. I don't know. Filed. I hope I can back out of this because I don't actually want Filed to sack their manager as a result of this. I want to just see when I click that. Continental B license, professional. Right, we're going to create a new manager, unemployed, with a Continental B license and professional, just so that we've actually got a chance of getting a job. Otherwise, we're going to be here all night, aren't we? So Continental and professional. Continental B? I've already forgotten. What was it? Continental B and professional. Is that what it was? Let me retire my manager. There you go. He's retired. Continental B and professional, because we at least want to be able to get some jobs, don't we? Is this an evil Kev save? No. Just normal Kev or evil. Does evil Kev want to do a journeyman? No, we can't do a journeyman with evil Kev. No evil Kev today. Right, start unemployed. And then we want Continental B and, oh God, which level of professional was it? I didn't know there was different levels of professional. We'll go the middle one, I guess. I don't know. Local, was it local? Okay, we'll do local. I think I can see motivator written more times than anything else, so we'll do motivator. I think that's what it was already set as. There you go. Which means I am 14 out of 20 mental. Which seems maybe I should be evil Kev. Right, we're going to leave it as that. That was for filed. Let's confirm we have a manager. Right, I'm in. I'm a real boy now. So these are the current jobs that are available. Can I just select all and apply for all? No, you can't even select. Oh, there's an apply all button down here. There you go. I've applied for all. And now I guess we'll see if we get any of them. So it is currently today's date. Right, so we've not got Elche or Lugo or Huesca. I don't need to talk to the media. Are we getting any interviews? Why are we not getting any interviews? I hate the ads. That's what it is, I imagine. Oh, what's happening? I'm only here because he's nagged me to come back. Please, Mr. Kevin, I'd like to be able to feed my family at Christmas, Mr. Kevin. Could you please start streaming again? No, Topher. I like to sit in my pants and build Lego. Oh, but please, Mr. Kevin, won't you stream for me? I really, really would like to earn some money this cold and dark Christmas. All right, Topher, I'll stream. That's basically how the conversation went. Let's go for an interview with Darren McAntony, who also, incidentally, has a Lego room in his house. So me and Dara can just talk about Lego. They're down to 18th now, by the way. Oh, it's absolutely to do with the FM25 delay. But ultimately, if FM25 hadn't been delayed, I'd have been streaming because FM25 was out. So he has got a point. I usually stream at this time of year. He would like to be paid. So what is he saying? Can you explain why you appear to be in the running for a lot of jobs? Because I'm unemployed, Dara. I mean, what do you want from me? I'm not going to withdraw from the other jobs. I'm merely considering my options. We don't want a repeat of our last manager. Who was the last manager? Who is he so upset with? It was probably Darren Ferguson. It's Peterborough. It's always Darren Ferguson. I mean, this is where they've gone wrong. They've had several managers without Darren Ferguson being one of them. Oh, God, what have I done? No! Well, I've ballsed up that interview. I guess we're not managing Peterborough then. Oh, okay. Well, that's backfired. I'll keep applying for jobs. Oh, God, what's just happened? That's a disaster. He said to me, we don't want a repeat of the last manager, and I just left the room and never came back. Oh, I feel like I've done that before as well. I should know better. I don't think that's the first time that's happened. What if they offer me the job anyway? Then hooray for me. I'm not going to Watford. Right, we can go to Barrow. Barrow, who are close to relegation and have got multiple sponsors across their shirts. Let's not mess this one up, eh? Oh, my word. Right. Hello. I'm going to be very careful. Who are you? Who am I talking? Who am I addressing? Paul. Hello, Paul. I'm very wary of pressing the wrong button. Can you explain why you appeared? No, because explaining anything gets me too close to buttons and I don't like it. I'm exploring my options. The club are looking for a candidate capable of performing to competition expectations. Yeah, I can do that. We don't. Oh, not this question. This question gives me the willies. We don't want a repeat of our last manager. Shall we go and find out who that was? No, we won't. Am I going to be around for a while? Just walks out again. I'm afraid of this question. If I came, I'd want to stay for a long time. There is no tomorrow. Everyone has to win today. That's my motto. Imagine saying that at a job interview. So, we'd like someone who wants to stick around for a while. Is that going to be you? There is no tomorrow. Well, here, have the job then. I'll make him a promise. I love promising things. We need a manager who can work with limited resources. Is that me? Yes. I'm very good at managing club finances, as demonstrated by every save I've ever done. Would you be comfortable working with Graham Barrow, our director of football? That's a little bit on the nose, isn't it? Barrow's director of football is called Graham Barrow. Do I have to change my name to Barrow as well? That can't be real. Is Graham Barrow Barrow's director of football in real life, or a football manager just got really, really lazy? I really need to have a look, but I know I'll just walk out of the interview. Yeah, I'll work with... It just seems so fake. I'll work with Graham, insert club name here. He's assistant manager at Wigan in real life, is he? Okay, so he is real. Is he called Graham Wigan? Is he like Johnny TV off of the wrestling? Johnny Nitro? Johnny Impact? Does he just change his name to whatever club he's currently working for? Yes, I'll work with him. We'd like to share our vision for the future. We would like to share our vision for the future with you. As a successful candidate will be required to make it become a reality. Paul seems very formal. Me and Darryl were going to talk about Lego. If you have any reflections on it, now's the time to speak up. They want high tempo pressing football. I'll see what I can do, Paul. Work within the budget, grow the club's reputation, maximum blah, blah, blah. Avoid relegation from League Two. Yeah. Just for 5 years of avoiding relegation from League Two. You're ambitious, Paul. I'll give you that. Yeah, that seems great. We're aiming to avoid relegation. Okay, I already agreed to that. A wage budget of 32,434. Yeah, that seems... I mean, I've not seen the books. This question always upsets me a little bit because I don't know what they're currently spending. Their current spend might be 75,000, in which case, no, that's obviously too low. But if they're spending about that, then the budget's probably okay. It's October. I'm not going to be signing players anyway, am I? Do I have any requests? No. Do I have to change my name to Kevin Barrow? Right, get in here. Where are we? How do I look at staff? Where is he? Graham Barrow. Absolutely absurd. He's 71 years old. He's only just got the job. What, Graham Barrow? He's going to come with me everywhere I go. He might be 71 years old. He's going to come with me everywhere I go. Right. Do we go to Barrow or do we wait? I think we probably go to Barrow, don't we? Have we got any other irons in the fire? Stevenage are in League One, so we're probably not going to get that. Notts County would be interesting. Do we hold fire to see if we get anything out of Notts County or potentially somewhere else? I mean, nowhere outside of England's offered me anything yet. We're going to delay for a week, are we? We'll delay for a week. Right, see, Notts County would interest me more. So they're sponsored by John Pie. Do you reckon he makes pies? Is that the theme for this save? Everyone's named after what they do for a living. You're up for a few jobs right now. I am. Who am I talking to? Alexander. Hello, Alexander. You look young, Alexander. I'd love to click on your face and see how old you actually are, but I've got previous with it. Are you willing to assure us you'd do a better job of... Yeah. We've parted company with our last manager much sooner. You are only 10th in the league. This seems harsh. But yeah, I'll be here ages. Your director of football was called Richard Montague. Wouldn't it be better for him to be called Richard Nottinghamshire? Yes, I'll work with him. As part of the recruitment process, we're willing to... Yeah, whatever. I don't care about no staff. So what do you want from me? You want me to finish in the top half. You're already in the top half. That seems doable. Now you want the playoffs. Hang on, Alexander. You just showed me your vision. And your vision was top half. I've agreed to that, and now you're asking for playoffs. Most complete version of FM ever. Oh, can't wait for FM25. I bet that's going to be a huge improvement. That is a nice transfer budget for League Two. A very nice transfer budget. See, I want this job. I'm glad we delayed. I'd like to manage Notts County, please. Right, Posh have got this guy. Posh are getting relegated. I feel a little bit bad about it. I want to bring Graham Barrow with me. I would be really happy to work with Graham Barrow. Right. See, Wickham have not offered me an interview, so League One clubs are not interested. I didn't get the Notts County job, so it looks like we are barrowing after all. They've got Stephen Presley coming in, who was a coach at Brentford. That seems... I mean, on what basis? I've got no experience. He's got experience of failure. Surely mine is better. Looks like we're going to Barrow then. Is there anything else that's come up since? Anything worth holding fire for? Accrington Stanley are even worse than Barrow. I think we can delay once more and then we're going to have to just take it, which is a lot more than we had. I tell you what, Lincoln in the Championship. We'd take this. We've been performing largely as expected. And we're on our best run of the season. Questions have to be asked then about why you want a new manager, Clive. I would hate to work with Jez George because he used to work for Cambridge. I couldn't abide by that. My power must be absolute. Yeah, I'm not working with Jez George, former Cambridge manager. I don't care if it... I'd rather work for Barrow in League Two than work for a former Cambridge manager. We understand the importance. Yeah, I don't need to worry about backroom staff. Just get rid of Jez George. What do you want from me? You want me to attempt to avoid relegation? I can attempt that all day long. Big transfer budget, big wage budget. Not for the Championship though, to be fair, but we'll be in League One next year if I get that job. Continue to apply for all. We still haven't had an interview at Accrington Stanley. Right. I think we have to take the Barrow job, don't we? I don't think we can delay any further. I think you can only delay twice. And let's face it, they need me quick. They are struggling. Hold out for Lincoln. I'm not going to get Lincoln though, am I? I don't think I can delay any further. I mean, I'll ask. I don't think they'll let me. They've rejected the delay. So I think we're going to Barrow, boys and girls. Me and I've got to change my name then, I guess. If that's the way we do things at this club, I'm going to be Kevin Barrow. Should I change the name of every player to Barrow? Right. There we have it. Hold on. How do I change my name? I can't right click on myself. Barrow have today confirmed the appointment of Kevin Chapman as the club's new manager. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football at the appointment of the inexperienced 42-year-old. That feels like an oxymoron. And he's sure to face plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time. Well, what you don't know there, press release, is I won't ever face the media, so that's a load of bobbins. He replaces previous manager, Paul Barrow. Ian Barrow was considered to be the favourite for the job, but it's unclear whether the club favoured Barrow all along. Barrow are on a run of 10 league games without a win and find themselves off the pace in 23rd place in EFL League 2. Barrow have drawn 3 of their last 5 games in the league. Well, there we go. Barrow it is. There's Graham Barrow. I need to find another Barrow as my assistant manager. Are we going house hunting in Barrow? We probably should, shouldn't we?